The first time I saw Andy Dufresne, I knew he was going to call me the N-word. And he did. Sometimes conversationally, but mostly during sex. Sometimes he would ask me to call him the N-word, also during sex. Which I thought was an odd thing for a white man to do. The longer I do this voice, the less it sounds like Morgan Freeman, and the more it sounds like Cleveland from Family Guy, so I'm going to stop now. SmegMen! What's up, guys? Welcome to the SmegMen podcast. We're here, we're in a new location this week. Our good friend Neil
Hi.
has allowed us to use his room because it's all soundproofed and shit, and it doesn't sound echoey like mine, like we're recording in some sort of fucking dungeon.
It's also JD proof.
Yeah, JD's not here. I'm not actually aware of his whereabouts this week. I think Dan knows more about it than I do.
Come on, you know where he is. Basically, I'll explain why Neil is here. Neil heard about the podcast and he heard JD was involved. And he came in with a leather glove and slapped JD across the face, which we all know is a challenge to a gentleman's duel. So me and Lewis had to escort them both outside. They stood face to face, turned around, each took 3 paces, both turned around and started wanking. And as we know the rules of a gentleman's duel, the first one to jizz on the other man's trainers is the victor.
Yep.
Neil won.
Thank you.
No more JD.
Yep. I mean, that's what you get for having a weak cum shot.
Yeah.
Because it's not that he didn't finish. He did finish.
Oh, yeah.
But it just kind of dribbled out and dropped onto the floor.
Yeah.
Like a tear rolling down a fat woman's cheek.
Yeah, which he also did have tears running down his face too, because he felt so pathetic. And rightly so.
Yeah.
It was pathetic to see. For a brief second, I almost felt sorry for him. But then that quickly vanished, if I'm honest.
That feeling dissolved.
Yeah.
As soon as he'd left.
It did.
So what's going on? You've been working today. You're not
Back working. No more dog sitting this
dog
week.
sitting.
Just same old shit, fitting bathrooms. And then today, on the day of recording, at a new location, everything went wrong. Just fucking everything exploding, water going everywhere.
Right. Fucking hell.
So I'm a plumber, by the way, for people listening. I've probably mentioned that, but...
Well, you said fitting bathrooms. I'm sure I can figure it out from that.
I don't know, I could have been a tiler or something.
Yeah.
So much shit like that takes no skill.
Yeah, that's a wank boy profession.
Yeah.
If you listen to this and you're a tiler, just fucking grout your head to a wall.
Yeah, unsubscribe. Subscribe, tell all your mates, then unsubscribe.
Yeah. Then kill yourself.
Yeah. Well, tiles can be sharp, man. When they shatter, they're fucking well shattered, because they're ceramic, aren't they? You can buy like ceramic knives, kitchen knives and shit.
Oh, yeah, you can't you? Yeah.
So anyway, kill yourself with one of them.
Yeah. Get a hammer and like smash a tile up.
Yeah.
And then you've got loads of different utensils.
Or headbutt the tile and then use one of those fragments.
It just adds an extra step of pain, doesn't it?
Or all of them.
All of the above. Well, I've been thinking about killing myself this week.
Yeah.
You know, just at the office.
You're always thinking that though, aren't you, mate?
Yeah. How many times do you think I'd have to staple myself before I bled out?
Where are we stapling? Just anywhere?
Yeah, well, you know, we can work this out together, Dan. We can workshop this, you know, it's a work in progress. I was thinking maybe like the neck.
Yeah, some big veins there. In the legs, I mean, what about anus shots? No, maybe. I mean, you get a pretty veiny arsehole, I think, don't you? But also very painful.
Are you trying to kill, or are you just trying to, like...
I mean,
I'm trying to bleed out, so...
I'm just trying to induce pain, I think.
Right, okay. I mean, I don't want a Japanese torture method. I want something concrete. It's going to stop me from breathing.
So you're wanting a number? I mean, are we going to test it out afterwards?
Yeah, but not on me.
Oh.
You know, we'll find a homeless person or something.
Right, okay.
Or, you know...
Do we give him a sandwich?
Have you got Tinder?
Like bum fat? I've got Tinder. I do have a profile. I've deleted it ages ago, but I could go back on it. I mean, my Tinder was horrendous. It were...
I'd love to have seen that.
Yeah, it were just... I just wrote loads of stupid shit. I made my mate one that was even worse. It were... but he were all a part of it. He were He was in on
It
it.
was consensual.
Yeah, he joined in. I'll save that for next week. I'll get it up on Facebook because we shared it on Facebook. It was awful. Basically, there's a part where halfway through it says, "I've got a riddle for you." Well, it's not. Oh yeah, I've got a riddle for you. What has 2 eyes, 2 eyebrows, and 3 dead prostitutes buried in their next door neighbour's garden? Well, it's not really a riddle. It's me.
And did that lure the ladies in?
He got some, man. He got quite a few. I don't know how. I don't know who these crazy people were, but
Well, women are attracted to like serial killers and shit.
yeah. I mean, they must have obviously known, or no, they mistakenly thought it was a joke and thought this guy's quite funny, and then obviously now he has a few more dead prostitutes buried in his neighbour's garden.
It's
Well, not prostitutes, but unfortunate souls nonetheless.
it's a weird phenomenon. The like the obsession that some women have with like men who've killed like 20 people or whatever.
Yeah.
We watched a program called You. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
And it's about this guy who like starts fucking stalking this girl and then like kills all of her fucking friends and like ex-boyfriends and stuff. So
Really?
she's like only dependent on him.
Yeah.
And it's one of the most popular shows of this year.
Does he get his family too?
I'm not sure, but it's basically like a 10-episode rape fantasy for women.
Right. I've heard the type.
Yeah.
What is it? 50 Shades of Grey. That's basically just a rape film, innit?
Yeah.
It's like,
Isn't that more sort of BDSM than rape?
what's that?
Like,
Pretend rape.
yeah.
That's
Essentially.
simulated rape, basically. Will you tie me to a bed so I can't move and forcibly do things to me and put a gag over my mouth so I can't talk?
Yeah.
I'm going to scream and say help, but don't actually stop. Stop if I say like green tomato or something.
Yeah,
but if
yeah.
I actually say the words, please don't stop, that hurts, then that means continue, you're doing a good job. I mean, yeah, I think it is, mate. Yeah, if the success of that film tells you anything, it's that women like to be pretend raped by a millionaire with a huge dick.
That's where I'm going wrong, because I do for real rapesies.
Well, see, if you're listening to this, guys, you know, if you're doing for real rapes like Dan,
Yeah.
or, you know, if you just can't get laid, then what you need to do is become a millionaire, get a bigger dick, and learn how to simulate rape,
Right.
and they'll all flock to you.
Right. That's where I've been going wrong. I've been messing around not becoming a millionaire. Fuck it, I'm going to go be a millionaire. And then
You're in the wrong business.
I am. I need to stop working for my dad and then getting paid nothing. Yeah. Right. It all seems so obvious now.
Well,
It's like
here's where we could make some millions. I've got a script idea for the next 50 Shades of Grey film.
is it racist?
No,
It's not racist.
no, it's not.
Fuck off.
I promise you.
It's not 50 Shades of Black.
No, that'd be too obvious.
Right, okay.
It'd be like 50 Shades of the N-word or 50 Shades of Give Me My Bike Back or something like that. You know, I mean, give me a bit of credit. No, it's called 50 Shades of Grey 4 Rape Escape Room.
Alright.
So,
You can make it like a crossover with Saw.
yeah, we could actually. That's a good idea. We'll put a pin in that though.
Yeah.
Because, you
That's not
know...
a bad idea, like the whole BDSM working in with all the Saw
Yeah.
like
Well, it is kind of...
games.
It's kind of the line I'm going down. I mean, I wasn't specifically thinking of the Jigsaw mask and everything, but, you know, it could work. You know, the last 3 films, we've seen it all before. He ties her up, he pretends to rape her,
Yeah.
he hangs stuff from her nipples and blah-de-blah-de-blah. So this time,
I didn't know there were 3 films, is it?
yeah, I think there is.
2 films.
Yeah.
But they're talking about Saw or
50 Shades.
There's about 74 Saw films.
So yeah, we've seen all that before. So this time, he builds an escape room.
Yeah.
And puts her in it, and it's got like, you know, it's a normal escape room. It's got loads of puzzles that she's got to solve to get to the next room, to get the key to get out of the final door.
Right.
But this time, instead of pretend raping her, he hires an actual rapist
Yeah.
and gives her like a time limit. So then after like, I don't know, 40 minutes or whatever, the rapist has to go into the room after her, and she's got like however many minutes to like get out.
Right. I like it.
And then we could play like clown music in the background, so it's not like all scary and stuff, because they are light-hearted films.
Yeah. I mean, why don't we play the music? I mean, Neil can make music. I mean, Neil can like actually make music. I'm a dab hand on a triangle.
I can kind of do a bit of music.
Yeah. Maybe I need a better instrument. I mean, you can play guitar. Neil can play just about every instrument ever invented.
So are you proposing that we be in the film as a live band?
Maybe.
Because I don't know if that's fitting with my vision here, to be
You're not
honest.
happy with that?
No. I need...
I mean, it's a work in progress. I'm just the ideas guy.
Okay. Alright, so maybe... she's in the escape room, there's a real rapist. Christine Grey's outside.
Can I be the rapist?
Well, I ain't got to casting yet, let's...
Oh, it's a film. Yeah, I forgot it's a film.
Yeah, stick with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Uncross your legs and stick with me. So maybe we could have the Saw guy, because if you built the escape rooms like inside another massive room, you could have windows on the outside of it, and then you could have the Saw mask, the Saw little jigsaw guy.
Yeah.
Just creeping past them through the windows.
Why don't we just mix loads of films in, like she escapes and then it's the Matrix?
Right. And then what?
I don't know. Think of another film and then
Yeah.
we'll stick that in there.
Right, so she escapes and then she's in the Matrix. She's suddenly got dreadlocks for some reason.
Yeah.
She can like run up walls and dodge rapists in slow motion.
Yeah.
And then she picks up the phone and all of a sudden she gets sucked out of the Matrix and spat into Mrs. Doubtfire.
Right. Is she Mrs. Doubtfire?
She is.
Wow.
She now has a penis.
She woke up, Mrs. Doubtfire had a nightmare. She's like, oh, fucking hell. Was she Irish?
No,
She wasn't Irish, was she?
I think he pretended to be Irish, didn't he?
I can't remember what he was.
Well, it's Scottish.
Were it Scottish?
It were either Scottish or Irish. It would definitely like.
Yeah, he definitely put an accent
Oh,
on.
I don't know, my dear.
Yeah.
Sort of sounded like that, but I can't think what accent he was trying to do.
Yeah, do it again.
Oh, I don't know, my dear.
That's not bad actually.
Yeah, that sounds pretty Irish. Was Mrs. Doubtfire the first trans person?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean,
Started the trend.
historically, there's been a lot of people who they've like looked back on history and saw that they're probably men, but they were actually probably women.
Okay. Like,
I have nothing to follow that up with.
Alright.
This is where you come in, Neil.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Get on your keyboard. No, because I have nothing to lead you with, so we'll just ignore that.
Great. Well, this.
Great.
this can you hear the sarcasm there?
Yeah, I sensed it.
This film script that I've come up with, it's gone a bit off the rails, if I'm honest.
Right.
We're now trying to jam 3 concepts into one film.
Yeah, you never
I just
got-
wanted to make a wholesome film about actual rape, and you just kind of derailed me. I feel like
I do apologise. Pitch it to us again.
no,
Okay.
no, I've had enough.
Alright.
I mean, we had Who Let the Wogs Out. That never went anywhere.
No, it didn't.
Rape escape rooms just dissolving before my eyes.
I mean, you wanted to... Didn't you want to get the bar harmon in to start singing it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still down for that.
I mean, we could just make a song called Who Let the Wogs Out if you want.
Yeah, but I don't think me and Neil will look very good in that video.
No, well, you two will be on the cover. I'll sing the song.
Right.
And then you two will be like, the face for the cover and all the promotion and stuff.
Right, okay.
I'll tell all the other black people not to get mad at you.
Right, oh,
I have that power.
Oh, in the black meeting? Of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm plugged into black Twitter, you
I
see.
forgot about the black meeting.
Monthly get together.
Yeah.
So that would be a problem.
Good. Alright, well, there's that. I mean, we'll put that on a back burner, I suppose. But we may come back to it.
Okay.
You got any ideas for any films, Neil?
You're a creative guy.
Don't say something really racist. I can see you about to say it.
I see the shaved head and the beard. I know what's coming.
We just hide the Nazi tattoo. No, just gay porn films mainly.
Yeah.
The usual.
Okay. Are they pun related? Do you come with the title first and then the script comes after?
No, I just really like watching gay porn.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
fair enough.
I mean, no judgment from me.
No.
Any type of gay
Speaking
porn?
of judgment gay.
Judgment gay. Not bad.
There we go. That's.
Isn't that like just Judge Rinder though?
Let me write that down.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be Judge Rimder.
Judgment.
Judge rimmed him, surely.
Rimmed.
Yeah, if it's going to be gay porn, it'd be Judge rimmed her. Judge rimmed him, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Rimmed him.
Yeah.
Sounds Indian.
Rimmed him. Could we make him Indian?
We can do whatever you want, mate.
We're brainstorming here.
This is conceptual heaven. This is the nether zone. We can do whatever the fuck we want. Is it any type of gay porn? Is there any interracial, or is there any particular? Like, you don't just type in gay porn. You must type in like. There must be a connotation after that, like, you know, interracial.
I think
gay porn,
I think
gangbang.
the new gay porn would be interracist. So you get like a KKK guy.
Okay.
With like a gangbanger.
Every race,
Yeah.
but every one of them is a massive racist.
Right, so you get like a KKK guy, and then he has to have sex with like an Indian guy who hates Pakistani people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean, there's also maybe got to be a Pakistani in there. I mean, there's got to be fury in there.
So that he could be the cuckold. You see, the Indian guy.
Cuckold.
Yeah. Well, I see what you did there. Because normally it's like a man and his wife have sex.
Yeah.
And then a man and the husband waits, like sitting on a corner in the background, and he watches another guy have sex with his wife.
Yeah, he's like wanking in a cupboard or something.
Yeah, so maybe the KKK guy and the Indian guy are having sex, and the Pakistani guy is the Indian guy's boyfriend.
Right.
And he has to watch them and like make them sandwiches and stuff.
No, but shouldn't we get like a... I mean, surely they've got to be really homophobic. Oh no, they couldn't be, could they? No.
What, the KKK? I wonder how they feel about gay people.
They don't. I don't think they're fans. They're massively into...
I wonder if there's any closeted like KKK guys.
There will be.
Like showing up in the white sheet like, let's go kill some niggers. Oh my god, you guys, I hate coons so much.
It's skipping around a massive burning cross.
Yeah. I decorated the class. I know we're going to burn it, but it's got glitter on it and sequins.
I cleaned everyone's sheet.
Oh my god, Gregory, you make these clothes sparkle.
After we kill this black guy, can I like take his body home? I want to keep one of the parts of it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So that's a character. The closeted KKK
Yeah.
guy.
I mean, often with like extremists, there's people who are proper homophobic, but that's because they're actually gay.
Yeah.
Like, so there's got to be.
Yeah, that happens a lot. There's always politicians who...
Like fucking their country up, but really they love the country.
Yeah, well, there's that. But there's
They
also...
don't love their country, man.
They say it.
They love
Yeah.
money.
But there's been, I can't remember the guy's name, but there were a guy in America, I think, or in New York, and he was like this massive campaigner for like getting rid of child pornography and all this sort of stuff, and he'd just been hooking up with like 14-year-old boy prostitutes
Yeah.
for years on end.
Where are you getting rid of all this pornography? Oh, don't worry about it, man.
Yeah.
I'm getting rid. Don't you worry about that.
I've got a place.
I've got just like a big dump where I stick it all.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't call it a vault or anything, you know. Or a collection, even. It's not even a collection, really. It's just a gathering.
Research.
Yeah.
I saw something that I thought you'd like this week.
Fire away.
It was a man got fired from an insurance broker's for sexual harassment. Now, it's a very broad term these days.
Yeah.
I think saying hello to someone can be considered sexual harassment if you say it to the wrong
Yeah.
person. But this guy, the reason I knew he'd like this is just for like the reason he got sacked. He was celebrating something and he brought a lot of Dunkin' Donuts
Right.
into the office.
Right.
And this is a guy who's in quite a high up position as well, so I think he's like an executive or something. So he sent an email to everyone saying, "Hey everyone, happy birthday to so and so or whatever. Oh no, it's my birthday today.
Yeah.
I brought in some Dunkin' Donuts." It doesn't say the woman's name, so we'll just call her Sharon. And it says, "Yeah, I brought in some Dunkin' Donuts, and we all know Sharon enjoys a glazed ring."
Oh, that's not sexual harassment, man.
It's not. It's a joke.
It's a badly thought out pun.
Yeah, and but obviously he's copied in like 30 other people in this email.
Yeah.
That have also seen this. He hasn't just sent it to her.
Yeah.
So he's kind of humiliated her in front of a full company of people.
Yeah.
I think
It's very unprofessional. I wouldn't say it's sexual harassment.
No. I suppose you could call it bullying, maybe.
It's a one-off joke. Yeah, I suppose it is bullying.
Because if he just sent it to her, I'd kind of have a different reaction to it, but the fact that it's like copied I could understand all that'd make someone feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a joke to get sacked over. They also sacked someone else for forwarding it. Like someone else has seen that, laughed their head off, and then like forward it to the mate or something.
So he got sacked.
And they've also been sacked.
This is off topic, but well, to the joke. But why is it like office etiquette when it's your birthday? You're the one that has to bring the fucking donuts in.
I don't understand that.
Yeah. It was my birthday not that long ago and I didn't bring fuck all in and people were like, "Oh, you haven't brought no sweets or out in?" I was like,
is that a
fuck
thing?
you, it's my birthday.
Yeah.
Is that
You
a
bring
thing?
me shit.
I didn't know that was a thing.
If you work in an office.
Yeah.
Right, I'm a plumber. No one gives you fuck all.
I've only just gone into corporate. Well, it's not even corporate, but like a proper office setting where you've got to wear like a suit, pants, and a tie and a shirt and stuff.
Oh shit, really? Mine's not that like uptight.
Yeah, I did. I worked from home for a couple of years, and then I worked in like shitty call centres where I just used to go to work in a tracksuit and shit. And then now I've gone into an actual company, and it baffled me. I was like, "What do you mean? I have to buy everyone else shit?"
Yeah, it's fucking stupid, man.
So yeah, I didn't even take the day off. I just went in and didn't tell anyone it was my birthday.
That does kind of generally happen though as you get older, I think, doesn't it? Because I mean, this is suppose a bit different, but when my granddad had like his 50th, I think it was 50th, something like that. Anyway, he like paid. We all went out for a meal, and not everyone didn't pay for him. He paid for everyone.
Yeah.
On his birthday.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
I thought that was weird then, but
Yeah, that is a bit weird.
isn't it?
But are we like the outliers here? Are we just horrible cunts?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I do know that I am a horrible cunt.
Yeah.
Oh, like,
But whether the
for
two
sure,
are
me too.
connected.
Well, I'm nearly 30 and I've only just got a real job, Neil, as I just said. So maybe you're right. Maybe we're all just not members of normal society.
He's only just got a real job and straight away he disliked it and he's like, fuck this, I need to make a podcast and start doing some other shit.
Yep. So I'll try and hang myself with a USB cable.
Did you... This is quite an old one, but did you hear about that guy who... In fact, I'll just read you the headline. This is on the Daily Sport. I think it is. It says sport in massive letters.
Classic
anyway.
newspaper. Very informed, intellectual.
Prestigious.
Gives you all the accurate information that you need.
Yeah, exactly. But
Is this from a copy that you personally own, or did you just see this on the internet?
I think No, I never actually saw the original paper, but I saw this a long time ago. The headline is Sex with Tesco value lasagna blistered my bell end.
Okay. Right. Where was this? This is obviously England.
This was England.
I was hoping it was going to be Scottish so I could do some sort of accent, but go on.
His name's
do it
Vince.
anyway.
His name's Vince, which I wasn't expecting. Water treatment worker Vince raged. I've been a loyal customer to Tesco over the years, and look how I get repaid. A frazzled phallus. Hang on, this can't be real.
Is this a joke?
It's got to be.
Have you been had?
I thought it were it, but no, he would. I mean, look at him. He hadn't said frazzled phallus.
Yeah, that's a fake picture. That looks like the thing from Goonies.
Oh no, I mean that's just been stuck over the thing, but I'm sure this were a real story.
What are you doing, Dan? You're just bringing...
I'm sorry, I'm a fake news broadcaster.
What's the word I'm looking for? You're bringing unverified stories to the podcast. We're broadcasting to like 9 people right now, and they're counting on us to deliver the information.
Whoa!
Respectable
Where'd you get these
sources,
other 6
man.
people from? Steady on there, mate.
Well, if your story's bullshit, shall I give you one of the other ones I've got?
Yeah, I mean, I'm clearly a failure, so...
Okay.
In
Well-
life or just...
Well, that as well, yeah, but...
It's debatable.
On that story as well, then... Thanks for bringing that up, though.
Well,
Time, man.
the story I've got, there's a few things I found funny about this. One was the woman's name. The second, the crime that she committed isn't really that funny. But what she said to the police when she was on the phone to them was hilarious. And what she said to the police when they arrived at the scene was just classic. So this woman's name is Shaniqua Alexander.
Right, okay.
As you can guess, she's
American.
a large black lady from America.
Yep.
She's accused of stabbing her boyfriend to death after seeing him with another woman. And she's reported to have run up to the police officers when they arrived on the scene, screaming, "Please help him, he jumped on my knife."
That's strange, because only last week I made that joke.
I know. That's why I thought you'd like the story. So she's 28, the guy's 46. She'd seen him out with another woman when she was driving. She told him that she'd seen him with a woman, so she texted him and told him she didn't want to be with him anymore.
Right.
The next day he turned up at her motel that she was staying at.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a surprise, someone named Shaniqua living at a motel, but, you know.
Yeah.
So he's turned up at the hotel, they've had a scuffle.
Right.
And then she's obviously stabbed him.
How many times?
Doesn't. I think it just says once, because it just said that she'd stabbed him to death. She told
Death?
police. Yeah, to
He
death.
died?
Yeah, he's dead.
Good shot.
Yeah, she stabbed him and then left him in the shower bleeding out.
Right.
Rang 911.
Did she turn the shower on so it didn't heal?
No. She left him in the shower, called 911, and then while she's talking to like the call dispatcher or whatever, it can be heard moaning in the background. And she said, "Shut up, you're not dying." Shut up, nigga, you ain't dying. That's a lower intestine. Show me some upper intestine. Maybe I give a fuck. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, we at the motel. This fool frog leaped onto the end of my machete. Now he in the bathroom talking about he dying and shit. I mean, what a cartoon excuse.
Do you have a picture of this woman?
Yeah. There you go.
Good God.
I mean, she does look a bit remorseful. I don't think she meant to kill him.
Yeah, I reckon she just has that awful face anyway, though.
And have a look, Neil.
Lovely.
If you want to Google Shaniqua Alexander, you won't be disappointed.
Unless you're going there for a wank.
So she's been...
disappointed then.
Yeah, don't do that. Look up Neil's gay porn. He'd probably get more turned on.
Yeah, man.
So she's been charged with second-degree reckless homicide and use of a dangerous weapon.
Or what's like reckless
Yeah.
homicide?
That's a weird word, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like isn't it just like first degree and second degree?
I don't know. Isn't that an American term anyway? I don't even think I've ever heard that over here.
I mean, murder's pretty reckless anyway.
I don't even know what first degree and second degree means, do you?
First degree's planned, motivated.
Yeah. Second degree is like
Well, that's murder.
Yeah.
So it's not manslaughter then?
No, I didn't say manslaughter, I said homicide.
Oh, alright, yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, 'cause there's manslaughter as well.
I think that's our term, though.
Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, first degrees is if I come over to your house and plan to kill you.
Is homicide manslaughter then?
Homicide.
No, homicide means murder.
Right. Can we just speak English instead?
Yeah, okay. So she was charged with second degree reckless murder.
Right, okay.
Because normal murder it's quite calm and serene.
Yeah.
But then when you start, like, throwing your knife about and letting people jump onto the end of it, it's a bit like, whoa, calm down, Shaniqua, let's not get reckless here. We have to stick another 5 years on to end of your sentence if you carry on. Would you say that's about half an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, well, we're going to go clean JD's cum up in the garden, and yeah, we'll be back soon.
Shit, it's still out there.
Yeah,
Still, is he still crying? Have a look.
Nigga, you ain't dead!
Ah, detective. Come in, take a seat. What? Yes, of course you can smoke in here. Now, I'm not gonna beat around the pubes here, Johnson. I need a favor. There's a killer on the loose, you see, but this ain't no regular criminal. He's going after women. White women, Johnson. Do you understand me? The purest creatures in the world. It sickens me. But we're gonna catch him, Johnson, and I think you're the man to do it. And if I'm wrong, you can paint me black and call me a monkey. The killer was last seen at 1 a.m. last night, climbing out of the East River. Witnesses say his clothes were covered in a red substance, which I can only assume was watermelon. He's been seen there twice in the last week, Johnson. His hideout must be close to that location. I'm sure of it. If it's not, you can cover me in shoe polish and feed me a mango. Now I know you can do this, Johnson. You're the best Negro grappler in the whole department, and we both know it. I need you to get out there and bring that curly-haired son of a bitch in so we can give him the punishment he deserves. Now get out of here, detective, and get me some results. God damn it, if he's not the best detective I've got, then you can dip me in a clay pit and hang me from a tree.
We're back.
We are. I just read a Reddit post that said that Westerners smell like milk to Indian people.
Yeah.
That opened my eyes a bit.
You reckon that's just honkies though?
Whoa, I mean, calm down with the fucking language there, man. You're gonna get us in trouble here.
Sorry, mate.
I don't know if you've listened to the rest of this show, but I'm trying to keep it clean.
Yeah, I do apologise. Do you reckon that's only white folk?
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, you did just tell me that you process milk better than I do, so...
Yeah. Well, I didn't say it, I sort of screamed it in your face.
Yeah, pointing at me.
Like, angrily shouted in your face.
With a lot of slurs in between.
I'm better at processing milk than you are. There is truth to it, though, apparently.
And so, obviously the people didn't hear what we were just talking about.
No, obviously because Europeans, there's not as much sun over here, that's why we got as white-ass skin. Apparently we started sucking on cows' tits to get vitamin D in another way, apparently.
Okay.
That's that bit of knowledge I have.
Right. Well, you've learned something, listeners.
So Asians think we smell of milk. The reason we got onto that story actually is because Lewis saw something on Reddit, which was what were it, Lewis?
Well, the title of the post is, why do the majority of Indians and Pakistanis have very strong body odour? Which I think is a terrible thing. A terrible question to ask. And then the top comment explains that everybody has a smell, and people from that region have a different diet to a Westerner. They eat spicy, fragrant fruit, and that influences how the person smells. And if you ask an Indian what they think a Westerner smells like, they'll tell you that we smell of milk. In both cases, this is because the person's diet makes them smell noticeably different to the person that's doing the smelling.
Thank you. So we don't just talk bollocks, we teach shit too. You're here to learn.
Dan's News. Educate yourself.
Speaking of news, anyway, did you hear about this fucking guy recently?
Oh yeah, the recent guy.
You heard of the recent guy? Neil, you heard of the recent guy? didn't you?
Everybody's heard of the recent guy.
Exactly. I mean, you two know, but I'll enlighten the listeners because they're a bit stupid, aren't they? So two guys have had a crash.
Okay.
So I'll name them some names.
Car crash.
Guy 1, guy 2. Yeah, car crash. They didn't just walk into each other.
They could have been on a tandem bicycle.
Right, okay. They've had a car crash then. So guy number 1 has rang the police because he thinks guy number 2 is drunk.
Okay. Is guy number 2 the driver?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he rings up the police. I think this guy is drunk. The police come. So guy number 1's rang the police for that, and he's also forgot that he was also drunk.
Okay. That can happen when you're drunk.
Yeah, That's how pissed he was. He was that drunk that he forgot he'd been drinking.
So he rang the police.
Well, that's basically it. He's
Was this Australia by any chance?
I don't think it was. I think it was England.
Oh, that was my second choice.
There's a Peugeot 206 here. Is it a 206? It's a Peugeot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely an English police car, so yeah.
Okay. Were they from Newcastle?
Oh, let's get down to pinning down. Go on then. Where are you saying, Lewis?
I'm gonna say Bristol.
Bristol.
Yeah.
Right. It was a Peugeot 207, by the way.
Doncaster.
And Vauxhall Aguila. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know.
No.
They were from Nottingham.
Ah, so we all got it wrong.
So following the incident, a 68-year-old from Nottingham and a 46-year-old from Draycott, never even heard of that, Derbyshire, were both charged with drink driving. Derbyshire, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm not from there, so I don't give a shit. Yeah, there's not actually much more to this story, to be honest. It's just funny that the guy is that stupid that he thought, fuck you, I'm grassing you up for being a drink driver, and well, it was a bit more like, hey, you better get down here, this guy's fucked out of his head.
Right.
Is I imagine how the conversation with the police officer went.
But if he wasn't driving and he was also drunk, does it really matter?
What do you mean he was driving?
Ah, right, okay.
Both drivers, guy number one is the driver
Yeah.
of one car. Guy number two is the driver of the other car.
Oh, right, okay.
They've crashed into each other. So guy number one's rang up the police saying this prick's drove into me. I think he's been drinking. And the police get there and they realise that both men have been drinking.
Right, okay. So they both got to sit in the same fucking drunk tank.
Yeah.
What, I don't understand what fucking drives people to like get behind the wheel of a car when they're fucked out of the face.
Oh, I can imagine. I mean, I don't drive, which is mental at my age, plus my profession. But I reckon I'd probably do it. There was no coppers listening to this.
You mean fictionally, in a comedic way, you'd probably do it?
Yeah, I mean, we all know we're in a podcast. We're playing characters here. Obviously,
Okay.
real me would never do that.
Right, okay.
But podcast Dan, he'd be all up on it in that shit, wouldn't
That is a fucking animal.
he? Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, all about that. All about it.
And what type of drunk driving? Like, driving up on the pavement?
Drug fueled.
Drug fueled.
Yeah,
Would you set the car on fire or anything? or-
possibly.
Yeah.
Depends where I park it.
Would
If
you
I-
have
into an old lady, say. Burn the evidence.
yeah,
And the old lady.
a group of protesters?
What are they protesting?
I don't know, this is your fantasy.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not going there.
Okay, would you have a speaker system on top of the cars? On top of the car, like those political campaign people do?
Possibly.
Like the big bullhorn things?
Yeah, but I mean, it'd probably just be like pumping music out. Not.
What type of music?
Or maybe like the Shark, the Jaws theme tune.
Right.
That might be quite good.
Okay.
Especially for the car crash.
Yeah.
I mean, if I crashed before the big climax of the tune, I'd be pretty annoyed.
I'm going to say it took quite a lot of timing.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. A lot of foot control.
Yeah.
I think you probably end up like thinking about that too much and then like ending up
Well, I'd be concentrating too much on that
Yeah.
I'd crash anyway.
Yeah, but maybe you wouldn't crash in the location that
In
you
the
wanted.
right spot.
Yeah.
You just wouldn't crash at all.
Well, that would be annoying.
Yeah, maybe you just keep going and go on with your life.
Just get home, and then I've woke up all my neighbours with the Jaws theme tune.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be well annoyed with me. Yeah.
Yeah, but fuck them.
Nightmare. I'm not gonna do that now.
No.
Oh, wait, hang on. Hypothetically, that were all hypothetical.
Yeah,
remember? Yeah. Yeah, that podcast Dan's a dickhead. I'll bring real Dan in now.
Okay.
Real Dan is a bit of a dickhead as well, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say they're pretty similar in
He's got some of the tendencies.
every way. Yeah.
Almost like they're the exact same person
yeah.
who would do exactly the same things,
same things, yeah.
theoretical or otherwise. It's weird, that, isn't it? That is weird.
So, are we going to sit here and question the world around us? Well, yeah, actually, that's it. That is exactly what we're going to do.
That feels like you want to do that instead of us questioning you.
Did you hear about the guy who thought he'd bought a 140 grand bungalow for the amazing deal of 7 grand, but actually bought a £40 area of grass?
How big is this area?
Well, there's a photo here. I mean, I'll have to...
Is that like a grave plot?
It's just a bit of land outside two people's house that's between two garages.
So
Yeah, so it's like a strip of glass.
So to the
grass.
people listening, it's about half a metre by about 8 metres bit of grass between two people's driveways.
It's like 2 sun loungers end to end.
I don't know why
of
this
grass.
is wrote in pounds, because it happened in Florida. So
Florida is like
Maybe it's all like.
epicenter of crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the Florida Man Challenge?
Florida Man Challenge.
If you type a Florida man and then any date, so you
Oh,
type
there'll be
like
like
a Florida
a
man, like
news
January
story.
12th, there'll be a crazy fucking news story.
Yeah.
Google a Florida man January 12th,
Right. What year?
and let's see what comes up.
What year? 2000 and...
Well, I
no,
think-
let's go before. Let's
I don't
go
think you
before
put the-
2000.
I don't think you put the year in. I think it means like,
Oh right. Okay.
you know what I mean?
What date did you say?
January 12th. So
Yeah,
maybe,
now that you mention it, a lot of the stories, they're crazy, aren't they? Like,
yeah.
it often involves a Florida man.
I saw one that we're going to bring up on the podcast a few weeks ago, and it was like a guy had woken up and found a naked man cradling a gun in his garden, and he'd like killed a few of his chickens or something.
Fake doctor scams sex abuse victims with bogus therapy.
Well, this is what happened on January 12th in Florida.
We should just have this as a segment.
I mean, this is
Hold on, you gotta read that first line. A Florida man who touted his abilities to use a powerhouse combination of psychology and quantum physics to treat women who were sexually abused was busted for practicing medicine without a license.
Oh my fucking god. So this guy's like, what do they call them? Mediums. This guy's like a vagina medium.
Vagina whisperer.
Yeah, I mean, it's
quite gentlemanly. In
Yeah, the photo on the left is in like a suit.
and on the right it's his mugshot.
and then just kind of looks like your average meth head.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Looks like shit on the right, to be fair. That's me being fair. Yeah. Yeah, well, that was fun.
But yeah, so it works. The Florida man.
We should just get people to send in random dates, oh no, because then they could Google them first, so it won't work.
Well, yeah, send in your best Florida man finds,
Yeah, that's a good idea actually.
or just any story in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, something that we haven't done yet, and this is what's this, episode 6,
Yeah.
and we haven't like once said that. Please like and share and tell your friends. We just sort of sat here and talked bollocks.
Yeah, please do that. Because it kind of feels like we're just talking to thin air.
Yeah.
Like an astronaut. Like 2 astronauts just floating around the Earth.
Yeah.
Calling stuff gay and
Yeah.
laughing about rape. Saying racist stuff. But it sounds like a pretty good film, if you
Yeah.
ask me.
You love making your little racist, rapey films.
Yeah.
Tried to get straight back into another one there.
Well, what can I say, Dan? I've got a million of them. You know, take me to Hollywood, you'll never see me again. I'll just be wheeling and dealing.
That'll have nothing to do with you making films or anything. You'll just disappear into some madness.
Oh no, mate, you'll see fucking... I'll be doing crossover rape shit. 50 Shades of Star Trek. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Like, Brokeback Toy Story or something.
Brokeback Toy Story. Woody and Buzz.
Yeah. What about Sex Toy Story?
Sex Toy Story.
So you could go two ways with that. You could just have regular Toy Story and they all wake up and start fucking each other every time Andy leaves
Woody
the
and
room.
Buzz sound like dildos.
Yeah. Or you could just have actual, like, dildos and, you know, like, clit stimulators that come to life and
Yeah.
crack jokes.
You noticed in
Do whimsical stuff.
You noticed in Toy Story, like, the first two have all the same characters,
Yeah.
apart from a few extras, and then the third one they just fucked a load off.
Yeah. Yeah, they fucked,
They fucked Woody's bird off. She got fucked off, didn't she? The little sheep herder woman.
yeah, well, she's in number 4.
Is she back?
Spoiler alert. I think she's in the posters for it, so I'm not really spoiling anything, but yeah.
She wasn't in the third, was she?
No, she wasn't in the third one.
What about the slinky dog? Were he in the third one?
I'm not sure, but he's not in the 4th one, I don't think.
I think you are. Well, the pig. The pig.
What, are they like killing them off?
The pig's
I
in
think-
all of them.
They do say like an excuse. I think they say something like, I don't know, Andy like gave him away or some shit like that.
Out for maintenance.
Proper sold him out, Andy the prick. He's
More like they didn't
Stamp-
want to pay the voice actors. Or,
yeah. Stamping his fucking name on the bottom of their shoes and then just fucks them off.
It's more like Tom Hanks cost $50,000 an hour to record his voice.
Yeah, true.
So he just had to make a few cuts.
You'd have to fucking pay him a lot for him to sound that excited all the time.
Yeah.
You just have to pay like 2 Romanian
Yeah,
boys to
people who
like
can
one
do
to
a good
cradle the
impression.
balls, one to work the shaft.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Neil, straight back to the gay shit.
I'm just, yeah, I kind of can't help it. Thinking of film ideas.
Tom Wanks.
Yeah.
Whee!
Can
Can we not turn Tom into a name for a dick in some way? I don't think we can we?
Nah, not really.
Dong.
Yeah.
Don
Suppose
Wanks.
that's the
Just
closest.
kinda
Don
rhymes
Wanks.
more than
Don
anything.
Wanks in Forest Hump.
Yep.
Yep.
A forest hump. I saw a video of some cyclists. They were like, you know, they have those GoPro things. They were
Yeah.
just cycling through a forest, and then they get to this point, and there's this big fat cunt just slamming his fat wife.
Oh, we'll have to enjoy that piece
Yeah,
of media.
we'll have to find that. I'm not sure how we'll word it, but we'll find it eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah. What? Fat fucks fucking forest.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Speaking of fucking in forests,
Yeah.
I didn't know that dogging was like a pretty British thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not really done in many other places. In the
It's a
world.
shame, it should be it should be like as a sport or something.
Yeah. It should be like
It should be at the Olympics.
it should be on money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of Queen Lizzie's face, it should be like some fat woman getting slammed in the back of an old fucking Mini Cooper.
I mean, maybe not
Queen
money.
Lizzie's face pressed up against the Fiat
Against a
panel.
window.
Yeah,
No.
against a steamy window. Yes.
I mean, I'm not sure that would go well on money, but you know, like,
It would.
I'm not sure what program is it? Is it Jonathan Ross or something like that, where he has like loads of iconic British things in the background, like it's the Angel of the North and the London
the phone
bus.
box and the red post box.
Yeah,
and
all that
stuff.
shit. Like maybe something like that. You could have like
Yeah,
4 fat men stood around watching someone
watching a dinner lady get double
get
teamed.
fucked over a bonnet.
Yeah, it's and from the few videos that I have seen, it seems to be quite a northern working class sport.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They should.
fucking give it to me, Brian.
We should have like just our own British sport things. Like you were on about that cheese chasing thing a bit ago. I mean,
Oh,
that
yeah.
actually is genuinely classed as a sport, I think, isn't it? Oh no, it's just an event, isn't it? It's not.
It's
not a sport.
It's once a year.
Yeah.
I don't think you can go pro.
County, like Durham or some shit like that.
Yeah. Have you seen
Yeah.
it where they chase a fucking?
Yeah, down a hill, man. It's
Yeah.
fucking wild
Have you
dangerous.
seen how steep the hill is?
People break their necks and shit.
See,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah. What else? What other kind of crazy British shit is there?
There's the wife carrying thing, but I don't know if that's just in Britain. There's a
We
wife
have-
carrying race.
I mean, we have gypsies, don't they? And they do what's that thing called?
That's
What
not
do they
really a
call it?
sport.
No, but they call it that
Being a
grabbing.
gypsy.
Grabbing. They call it
Oh, yeah,
grabbing.
yeah,
where they
yeah.
go, like the way they pull a bird is just like by basically kicking the shit out of them.
Yeah, just back them into a corner and sexually assault them.
Yeah. It's part of the
Wait,
culture.
I didn't know there was another way to like get a girl.
Yeah.
Serious.
Gypsy Neil over here.
Yeah, he doesn't even use the fucking caravan as a cover.
No.
How did you meet Mum? Oh well, I'll tell you how I met your mum. What I did, son.
You see that missing tooth there?
You see those bruises on either side of her arm?
They've been there for years.
They're a mark of my love and ownership.
I saw her across a steamy dance floor, and I thought, I'm kicking a shite out of her.
I'm gonna restrict the blood flow to her biceps. That is fucking, it's mental out. When all those fucking documentaries came out. I don't know if they're still going.
Yeah, my big fat gypsy wedding and all them sort of things.
My big fat ass gypsy ass fucked up ass life.
Yeah.
My big sparkly ass gypsy ass wedding.
You know what I like? I actually like Tyson Fury, but they always go on about how gypsies have been treated like shit in this country for generations.
Yeah.
But they also tend to forget that everywhere they go, they leave a shithole, and they like robbing people quite a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'll tarmac your driveway. Oh yeah, that was quite a reasonable price too. And then that's the last time you ever see them.
Yep.
As their wheels spin off with your thousands of pounds.
Yep. Yeah, they also don't like obey the law and shit. They'll park up on places where they're not supposed to park, and
yeah, that's what I mean. And they leave it a shithole.
Yeah, and they'll like park up on a field, and then people walk through the field and end up like getting the phones nicked and shit.
Yeah, exactly. And then like we've been treated like shit for generations.
Let's give him a TV show.
Yeah.
My big fat ass scrap collecting ass life. My big fat washing machine collection. My big fat spotless caravan.
They are spotless as well, aren't they? Like they have the women like
Because the
cleaning
women
all-
don't go to school.
They do up until like well, so do the men. They go until they're like 14, is it? So it's only leaving 2 years earlier, but.
You're a man now. You're coming to rip lead off a ruse with me. Tell your sister to have the fucking tea ready when she gets back.
Most of them can't like read and write, can they?
No, it wouldn't surprise me. It's when you're living that lifestyle and you're just fucking roaming from area to area.
Yeah.
Stripping copper off a railway.
I suppose there's not much fucking education going on.
Yeah, actually 14 might be a bit old. I think they're taken out at a crazy age, like 12 or even younger.
I do like Tyson Fury though.
I like it. I wasn't keen on him at first, years ago. But yeah, I do like him.
I watched an interview, kind of like a face-off thing, you know, when they have the UFC, when they have the weigh-in and they like square up to each other.
Yeah.
It was like that, but it was just him and Deontay Wilder sat across from each other at a table, and then another guy sat to the side, like sort of mediating.
Yeah.
And Deontay Wilder were just like talking all this voodoo shit. So like, I got the spirit, man. Yeah. I got the spirit. Now knock you the fuck out. When the spirit comes, you ain't gonna know what the fuck hits you. And Tyson Fury's just like, I don't give a fuck, mate. I don't give a fuck about you and your spirit.
Deontay Wilder just turned into one of those like hyped up black preachers.
Yeah.
And I say to the Lord.
I don't think he's right bright either, though, is he, Deontay Wilder?
No, he's
You don't seem
definitely.
it to me.
Like Tyson Fury is.
He's charismatic, I'd say. I'd say he's quite charismatic.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder's a bit fucking autistic, isn't he?
Yeah.
But you don't need to be a fucking genius to get punched in the head
No.
12 times a minute.
No, I mean, yeah, you're right what you say about Fury. He's I won't say he's the brightest man in the world either, but he's got something more going on than Wilder, hasn't
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I liked the fact that Deontay is just a weird guy, and they were talking all this fucking voodoo shit and like moving his head in all these weird directions and like popping his eyes out and stuff.
Yeah.
And like Tyson Fury just sat there like screwing his face up like, what the fuck are you talking about, mate? Shut up, I'm gonna bang you out. We need to watch the latest fight. Oh, you've already seen it, haven't you?
It only lasts 2 rounds, mate. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
We'll stick it on after this.
I think I need to fucking get off after this, to be honest, mate. I can't be hanging around with you fucking losers.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's a good shout. You better dip soon, else.
Yeah. If I hang around white people for too long, I get hives.
You start being even more racist than usual.
Yeah. That's what makes me say the N-word, is being around white people with shaved
I
heads.
mean, is it though?
Yeah.
I'm not sure it is.
It's not because I think it's funny.
Well, how do you think we feel? This is the 1 hour of the day where we can't say the N-word comfortably.
Usually we're singing it and doing all kinds of shit.
Yeah. Not even to rap songs either.
no.
Songs that don't even have the N-word in them.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone listening who gets offended, first of all, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, we're going to stick that in there, but you've gone.
And second of all, I've had that word yelled at me from the window of a moving car. So, if I want to make something positive out of that and try and make people laugh, and that's what the fuck I'm going to do. How long are we at here, Neil? Have I got time to tell the story?
Yeah.
How long are we on?
Like 55.
Yeah.
I'm going to say
We
we want to get between an hour and 15 anyway, don't
This, I was with JD and a guy called MC Kyle,
we? Yeah.
which is a whole other podcast. And Kyle was one of those guys that loved finding girls on the internet before that was really a thing. When it was like, what do you call, like Bebo and all that sort of stuff. He'd go on all these weird websites and it was, you know, like...
Is that like a polite way of saying he was a stalker?
No.
It ain't stalk.
No, it just didn't really have any charisma, but he could talk to girls over the internet and like convince them to meet him.
Right.
And stuff
he
like
did
that.
alright with girls, didn't he?
Yeah, you'd go around to his house and there'd be like a girl on webcam poking herself with an airbrush or... you know, just something fucking dumb like that.
But like you were incredibly stupid.
Yeah, anyway, like I said, that's a fucking episode on its own.
Yeah, it is.
Kyle says to me and JD, oh, there's these, you know, I'm off to meet this lass and she said she's bringing a couple of mates. So we were like, yeah, whatever, right. Got on, boss. On some fucking shithole estate in Leeds. These lasses turned up wearing like fucking tracksuit bottoms and shit. And like me and JD just weren't really interested, so it were a bit awkward. We kind of just waited for Kyle to like get one of the number or like, you know, try and get a kiss off one of them or whatever so we could go home.
Yeah.
And then we were stood on a fucking main road, and we were on a corner as well. So I think that's why he actually shouted it, because if he were just driving, he probably wouldn't have had time to roll it down and shake his flabby arm out of the window. You were on a corner, so he's fucking slowed down, like seen me and JD stood with two white girls,
Right.
and fucking shook his arm out of the window with his clenched fist, and he had a Leeds United football tattoo on his forearm.
Right.
Yeah.
Classy.
White guy wearing like a white t-shirt, like fat with like man tits.
Do you mean like off-white? It used to be white.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
I'm guessing he had like a gold ring as well. One of them fucking...
Or a bracelet.
No, I can't
Or
remember.
a chain.
I'm not remembering that. I do remember the tattoo and the colour of his t-shirt, and he had grey hair, quite old.
Couldn't afford the gold.
And yeah, he saw me and JD and
Martins and a
another white guy,
Yeah.
and he just had to say something. So he stuck his fist out the window and said, "Fucking niggers!" and then drove away into the night. Never to be seen again.
What a lovely chap.
So yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. I've been with you when someone said it before.
Was it you?
Yeah, with me, yeah.
You mean every day?
Yeah. Can't remember what happened. We were out, we'd been drinking, we were fucking, I don't know, we were between like... between 16, yeah, we were fucking... Between 16 and 18 and... You know, we were being tossers most likely.
Yeah.
But some, like, pretty much the same description of the guy that you just said came out of a pub. And I don't know what happened. Maybe, I mean, there were a large group of us, I remember that. And someone must have said something to him, but I don't even think it was like you or JD or anyone. And he was just like, "Fuck off, you black bastard." And you were like, "Why do you have to bring black into it? Why you just call me a bastard?"
That's a valid point. I still stand by that now.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do you remember, I don't know if you remember this, but it stuck in my head. Remember when we went to that blues festival in Lancashire
Yeah.
with your dad,
Yeah.
and we like camped out and stuff.
Yeah.
And he took us inside the pub and like bought us a pint, and we were only like fucking like what 15 or something.
Yeah.
Um,
No, we'd left school by that point.
had we?
Yeah.
Okay.
About 17 or something.
For the purposes of this story, we'd left school by that point.
Yeah.
So we're in this pub, and we got talking at this guy in the fucking smoking area,
Yeah.
and he was just saying like low key racist shit to me.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I remember it.
Do you know your dad? I bet you're good at sports. And
Oh no, I'm thinking of someone else. Go on.
do you not remember this?
I don't remember him.
Yeah, this guy who just like started fucking chatting to us. We were like sat outside with your dad because we were having a cig or whatever in the beer garden bit.
Right.
And this guy just started talking to me, and like I said, he was just asking me weird questions like, "Oh, do you know your dad?" And I bet you're good at sports, aren't you? Have you tried boxing before and all this fucking sort of stuff? Do you like fried chicken?
You went to get your phone out of your pocket. You were like, knife.
Yeah. He asked everyone else if they wanted a drink, and then when I went to say something, he went, "No, Hennessy, it's alright, I've got it, I know." He
I don't remember him.
asked me if I were good at dancing.
Yeah.
I'm exaggerating now, but yeah, we just fucking just like low-key racist shit like that.
You, like shake hands with everybody, and then when it got to you,
Fist bump.
Yeah. I've had people say like, I don't know, just not even stuff that makes you angry, it just makes you shake your head. Like someone will ask me like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "Bradford."
Yeah.
No, but you know, where are you actually from? Oh, well, you know, my real dad was born in Caribbean, and my mum's English and Irish. All right, you look more Asian to me. Cheers, pal. Cheers for that uninvited fucking assessment of my race.
I imagine you get that more now that you shave your head as well. Because obviously, before you had curly hair,
Yeah,
so
maybe.
it's kind of obvious that you were black. Because you could you've got quite light skin on you for.
Yeah. So you agree that I look like
an Asian.
That I look like an Indian.
I wouldn't say so personally, but
Okay.
I see where they're coming from.
Okay. Well, guys, that's been a peek into our lives. We'll see you next week. I don't know if JD will be here or if he'll still be mentally recuperating from his gentleman's duel.
Is he still allowed? I mean, surely if you lose from a gentleman's duel.
I mean, according to, I'll have to look at the gentleman's code. I got it to hand. So.
Yeah.
we're gonna have to set up a rota for like who gives him water, food. If we're just leaving him outside.
Yeah. I mean, we could just let him sort of rot.
Yeah.
Like an old jizz rag or something.
Yeah. Like an old.
I mean, if anyone has any ideas of what we could do with JD,
Yeah, send him in.
Yeah, leave us a comment.
our email address is SmegMens with an S on the end because SmegMen was taken for some reason at gmail.com. So yeah, get in touch. Give us a few ideas.
Yeah, of what we can do with JD now that he's not allowed on the podcast because of his weak cum shot.
Yeah.
And just any stories in general that you find
Yeah.
that we could.
Especially if they
Share.
involve yourself and your family.
And any object used for sexual
Anything that
insertion.
you may or may not have inserted into yourself or
Someone else
Someone you
consensually
shouldn't
or
have.
Something else.
yeah.
with or without consent.
Tell us about your strange uncle. You know the one I mean. You can't see me nodding weirdly, but I'm doing it.
It is really weird. Right, we'll see you next week, guys.
Yeah, goodbye.